Today I'm going to give a super detailed and highly requested styling video on how I achieve my signature hair. You're first going to part your hair from behind the ear. That's going to be the first section you're going to work with. And then you're going to make sure you brush out all the knots and then also use heat protectant. You're going to grab any thermal brush and then you're going to put the brush in front of your hair and then twist your hair around it. The direction does matter. And then I just kind of drag my hair up and down, making sure that it's all heated up. And then I repeat on the other section and then I take all the hairs and then I curl it once more. So it should look something like this. And then I just repeat on the other side the same procedure and you should end up with something like this. Now just put the section that you just finished into a hair tie. Then we're going to do another part starting from the temple area and then make sure to tie that up too. And then this time you're going to put your brush behind the hair and then twist around. The direction really does matter. This is how you're going to get that kind of swoopy effect. And then you just repeat the process of kind of twirling the hair around in the brush, and then I take all my hairs just to do one last little twirl. And it should look like this. And then I repeat on the other side. And then once you're done, you're going to tie that with the rest of the hair that you finished. And then we'll move on to the last section of the hair. Here, I actually put my brush under my hair and then I twist again, kind of up and down motion. And then I move it to the side and then I start on the second section of the hair. And then I'll repeat on the other side, just repeating the same motion of rolling my hair in the brush. And then I'll grab a little section in the back of my hair and then repeat that motion, just making sure that the back of my hair is also curled. Then I finish off with some hair oil to make sure my hair is healthy. And then if I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll add some hair clay to kind of emphasize the little spikes in my hair. But yeah, this is the finished result. So if you also have layered hair like a hush cut or jellyfish cut, I highly recommend this tutorial. It just really emphasizes and pops your layers out. But anyways, thanks for watching.
How do you style a hush cut? Girl, I wish I knew. But I'll show you what I do to get this. And it's really easy. After brushing your hair, you're gonna section it. Ignore that. Turn on your thermal brush. You're gonna wrap it over, brush through slowly, and twist it a bit. It's gonna get this vibe. Brush through. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Unwrap that shirt. And there you go. The next layer. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I get so lazy, but I realize it looks so much better when you do piece by piece. There's a lot of layers, so you want the layers to show. And for some of them, I tend to go outwards, but then still curl under. And then I put it behind my ear to kind of see if the layers show when I do that. Curl it in. Right, tie the top, and then keep going. Last layer. Outwards, move it under, up, and then down. And then for the bangs, in, bring it out that way, and then opposite way, then brush outward, and then I'm gonna grab a bigger chunk just so it's more uniform and do the same thing. Do the other side, and there we go. Hair behind ear check. Ooh, I like that. I like how that sits. And if it doesn't do that, get your brush, curl it in again, and make it more noticeable. Super easy and so pretty. This is how I style my hush cut.